But speaking of more managers that actually are very polarizing, that is Xavi deciding to stay at Barcelona. So I'll go last. I'll point to you, Adam. Hearing this saga, saying that Xavi's, I'm done. When the summer hits, I can't handle the pressure. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm out. I'm going to finish the season and I'm out.
I mean, like, who else are they going to sign, though? That's the thing. You know, who are they going to get that's going to be better? At least the man knows the team and the system. You know, right now, it must be like, listen, like, we're not going to expect anything super, super crazy out of you, but just don't just keep this shit together at least. Is kind of what they're probably. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. I think, and I'm definitely sure that they're doing this because there's nobody better that they can grab right now.
Yeah.
And just as some context, in case you guys don't know, Laporta, and everybody, all the other execs at Barcelona have basically told Xavi that he needs to fire all his coaches and that they're going to bring in their own coaches. This is some side context.
It's a clean slate in the Barcelona realm. Yeah,
well, they could use it because Real Madrid are definitely they're the better team right now.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? Did you think this was a good decision by Xavi to stay?
I don't think there's a better decision though. That's the thing. There's really nobody else that they would get right now. I think that would be better. So I think that it's not. You can't really say like, oh, is this a good or bad decision? I don't think there was any other decision. Like that's kind of the thing.
Well, should Xavi stayed? He should he stuck to his word.
I don't think he ever should have came out, to be quite honest, and said like, "Oh," because I mean, he said in multiple reports, multiple times after games.
But that's what Barcelona does to a man. I mean, look at fucking Messi.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, that's what happens with like
Barcelona. Like it's insane.
Yeah. I don't know. Like Adam said, who are you going to bring in? You know, I mean, Jose Mourinho, that'd be crazy. I mean, that would be insane.
Lost him for a sec, but yeah, I don't think he would come back. I mean,
Mourinho's not going to Barcelona.
I think it's a similar. Yeah, it's not after everything in Real Madrid. I feel like for him that'd be kind of sacrilegious.
I'll say this. I think there's a lot of things wrong with this. And I think all the Barcelona fans that are excited about this are absolutely, utterly delusional and not seeing the writing on the wall. There's a reason why every other major big club is laughing at you guys. And this is coming from a Barcelona fan, someone who grew up watching them. This is a terrible decision. All they're doing is bringing in more power to Laporta, who's done nothing but let this team completely fall from what it used to be and entirely relying on La Masia. By telling Xavi to get rid of his coaching staff, the people that he picked, and then they're going to bring in their own, this is just proving to me that Xavi's just going to be an absolute puppet for whatever they want to do. Xavi's not going to be in control of the team.
That's another thing.
If anything, Xavi's getting less control of the team. He's getting less control of the team. He's literally becoming a puppet of what they're doing. And on top of that, do you really want a guy who said he can't handle the pressure and he wants to get out? What in your right mind thinks that he won't do that again? He's already, look, I get he's won the league title. That's great. Yeah. But it was one of those weird years where it's like, even though Barcelona won the title, they weren't the best team. They weren't better than Real Madrid. And Xavi has proven time and time again that his tactics have been lackluster. He's lost 4 Clásicos in a row. And the only reason why he's even getting this treatment is because he's a Barcelona legend. You take away his name being Xavi and say his name is fucking Lampard, you'd get his ass out immediately. The only reason why he's even made it this far is because he's Xavi. And look, everybody's holding on to that leg 1 in PSG where they looked great in the beginning of leg 2. But Xavi's the one, he let that team completely fucking fall apart after the red card. And we talked about it in our post-game reactions. It's like his attitude, his demeanor, it reflected onto the team. He got himself a red card and sent out because he can't handle his temper.
Oh, that was bad.
Like,
that was bad.
And this isn't the first time we've seen that.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time we've seen that. Like, dude, your coach is the whole. Look at De Rossi in Roma. Roma got a red card against AC Milan, held the fucking line, and beat Milan, a team that is on paper way more talented than Roma, and held true because De Rossi is a good coach. He's going to be a good coach. The team rattles behind him. I don't believe people rattle behind Xavi. I just don't believe it. Things to come out saying that the players don't really like Xavi, but the next thing say players do like Xavi and they want him to stay. Like, I don't buy it because it doesn't look like they're fighting for Xavi. It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't feel like it. Players were underperforming all season. And dude, like, it's one thing you beat up on Las Palmas. It's another when you're losing 4 El Clásicos in a row. You had an easy ass route to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Yes, you made it to the quarterfinals, which you haven't done in the past few years, but you've also been grouped in the previous 2 years. And then on top of that, the only reason why you made it this far was because you had an easy ass group. And then on top of that, you had a failing Napoli side who just looks awful as well. And then you got exposed against PSG for who you really are. And look, it's to me, I feel like not a lot of Barcelona fans are talking about it, but this is awful. This is awful. You're going to get more of the same. I understand you guys is taking like, who else are you going to bring? I agree. But honestly, I would take my flyer. I would take a flyer on a no name than bringing back the same. Why bring the same? You're going to get the same results. You do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. This is the definition of insanity. Like, you're going to bring back Xavi and you're going to get the same. You're going to get absolutely waxed by Real Madrid, especially with Mbappe coming back. Why not take a flyer on somebody? There's a reason why Pep became Pep. He was built through the academy. Like, you have all these players.
So what you're saying is,
look great. Why not take a flyer on somebody instead of doing the same? Like a guy who, yes, won a league title, but realistically, in the grand scheme of things, how much does that really matter?
So
Barcelona is meant to be competing in Champions League games.
Bring in Landon Donovan. Is that what? I mean, hey, it just, let's bring somebody in, dude. F it, bro. Take him to Spain. Like,
dude, might as well get Tuchel, bro. Might as well get Tuchel. He's gonna be Bayern.
I feel like he would like it. I feel like he would fit the system well.
Obviously, the goal would be Klopp, but Klopp's not going to Barcelona. One, they don't have the money. Two, I don't think he wants to deal with that. I think Klopp would have more control, and I think Laporta is not going to give him that control he would like. I think a lot of those guys in Barcelona execs really want to control the game. That's the reason why they're like, hey, look, Xavi, just be out there, bro. We got this. Like, I really think that's what it is. He's just a puppet man.